Hello and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to your Twin Flame general reading. Let us begin with a channeled message from your Twin Flame. Let's see what their messages are for you. What are their messages to you? Messages from your Twin Flame. Bestie is here. He has joined us. Okay. Please be advised that there are several Instagram accounts that are pretending to be me that may be following your Instagram account. They may be reaching out to you, asking for a reading, asking for money. Please be safe out there. Please report and block these scammer accounts. Thank you all so very much. So this is your message. These are the words from your Twin Flame. So this one says unity. This one says, does it say genre? Oh, it's okay. Center. And this one says alchemy. So the message is that I am regaining my center. I am rebalancing. I'm feeling much better than before. I'm feeling this connection between you and I. I feel this alchemy, like our connection is alchemizing or transforming my thoughts and emotions and my experience of you. I'm feeling this change happening, and I feel like more connected to you, but at the same time, because I am feeling more centered within the core of who I am. Stay, he's coming. Bestie, stay. Because I feel grounded in the center of who I am, I'm feeling more balanced and not so needy. Please keep in mind that this could also be reversed. This could be how you're feeling, because I'm kind of feeling the energies of both. Like, so it could be some of this message resonates for what they're going through, and some of the message resonates with how you're feeling. So please take it how it resonates. So I am feeling more centered and more in my power, and I'm feeling our connection, but it's not like I need it in the way that I needed it before. As much as I want our connection, it's like there is more passion that I feel. So it's awakening my passion for life. Our connection is awakening me to the passion that I have inside of me that I was always looking for in you. So in our separation, I have been grounding myself and connecting to the parts of myself that may have been missing or I've been disconnected from. So in our connection, feeling separate from you has reconnected me to myself. So I'm feeling like there is something new, this new feeling that I have. And it's kind of making me kind of stop in my tracks and reevaluate my outlook on things, on life, on love, on success. Our connection is alchemizing me to being more centered. So I'm feeling more connected to me. And I guess it took what had to happen in our connection for me to feel this. I'm getting that because I was disconnected from myself, you and I had to disconnect in order for me to reconnect with myself. So it's like the universe just put a pause saying, stop in the name of love, because I was disconnected from myself. I was disconnected from who I was and who I am. And I was trying to identify myself through your love, through your admiration, through what I felt with you. I was trying to identify myself with that because my sense of self was lost. I was disconnected from that part of me that I was searching for in you. But I have found my center. And it's causing me to awaken to what was missing within my life, was the pure joy of connecting to me, because I didn't know how to do that. And when I met you, I wanted to connect with you in a way that would make me feel connected. But what was missing was the fact that I was disconnected from myself. So this alchemy of what's happening between you and I has awakened me to connect to myself. So it's causing me to have all kinds of different thoughts of us and what I want and what I need and what I think I want and what I think I need. It's like, do we still even need one another? We don't need each other. But we may still want each other. But this energy, what's happening between you and I, has really helped me see that I don't need you, but I want you. So for those of you who are watching this, I feel like this is your message to your twin flame. Again, take it how it resonates. This is a whole new vibe that I'm picking up on, that I'm channeling. Like, I'm like, whose energy is this? This may be your message to your twin flame, because it's a very different vibe today. Very different, very empowered. Like, see all the orange and yellows? That is fire, passion, power, strength. I feel like maybe your sacral chakra has been awakened. and your solar plexus with the colors orange and yellow. So there is this alchemy going on because of these two chakras may have just suddenly opened up. And it's like, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling suddenly okay with separation, but feeling in union somehow? It's like feeling separate, but in union because there's no more disconnect. There is this connection that is undeniable, but because of what's happening in our connection, I feel like it's transforming. It's transforming our connection. So I feel like I'm awakening. I'm finally aware of what I want, who I am, what I need. And I hope that you are experiencing the same. I hope you are knowing what you want and knowing what you need, and that it's not just all within our union, that we can derive the love and fulfillment, desire, and ecstasy from not only our union, but from within. So that's your message. It's really odd picking up this energy this week, because what I'm getting here is a very strong sense of independence, that your connection may be forcing you in, because whatever's happening in your connection, this may be awakening a different dynamic where union is not the way we think it is. Union is not the way we pictured it. I feel like I don't know if I want to continue with this reading because it's throwing me off. It's like, what happened in just a few days? So yeah, I'm like, this feels weird. It actually feels weird. It's different energy. It's not bad energy. It's just, who am I tapping into here? What happened? So something has definitely shifted in your twin flame connection. There definitely is still the love there, but where your focus is more on you and not so much on what can I get from my twin flame, but what am I missing out on within me, and connecting with that. Maybe it was my meditation this morning. Because I'll share this with you, and please thank you for indulging me, but maybe I'm supposed to share this. So in my meditation, I heard align with ecstasy, and not the ecstasy that you may ingest, but the ecstasy that is part of us. So my meditation took me to this exercise where align with the ecstasy within, feel it, and bring awareness to every part and feel ecstasy. until the point where the ecstasy was the air touching my skin. And this is something I've never experienced ever in my life. So maybe that's why I meant to share it with you, because it's something that is possible for us to feel by ourselves. So, how I started, or what I heard during meditation, is that life is like a tree of life, and you're standing before this tree, and you get to pick what you want to experience. You get to pick what you want to ingest. So, the universe was showing me pick ecstasy, pick euphoria. And I was like, okay. So I did. And immediately I felt those feelings. So I feel like the message for you watching, because I mean, this never happened to me, is that you can choose your experiences from life, from the tree of life. If you choose sorrow, you will feel that. If you choose euphoria, you will experience that. And that's all it takes, really. So if we're looking for feelings of euphoria and ecstasy, passion, whatever it is that you want to pick from life and experience, it's there. You don't need a specific situation. You don't need a situation, circumstance, person to feel what you want to feel. All you have to do is use your imagination. And I literally felt ecstasy. Like, I've tried the substance before, and I can honestly say that just using my imagination without knowing what to expect was ecstatic. Ecstatic. So I was in this, I don't know if it was like a self-induced trance, but my meditation was like different today. And so I was able to feel something that I hadn't experienced on my own, that maybe I was wanting, right? I want to experience ecstasy. We all do. We want to know what euphoria feels like. And so you literally, it's like you can just choose it, bring it, like, just, oh, how did I do it? So I was in my meditation. The universe said, choose, pick ecstasy. And I did. And I didn't even do it like physically. It was just in my mind. And all of a sudden, my whole body was awakened with awareness. And my meditation, or the universe said, take it to your lips, take it to your shoulders, to the back of your neck, to your ears, to, every part of your body. And I was like, whoa. And that was just my thought. I was sitting in lotus position, meditating, like not moving my body, but the sensation through my body was like, it woke me up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I never felt this before. That's what's possible. So it's like we're wanting, desiring to experience a feeling, right? We may be taking substance to feel something, or it may be to block feelings. You want your twin flame to feel something. You want achievement to feel something. We buy things to feel something. We buy experience to feel something. But you literally have it for free. You have access to whatever you want. You just have to think of it. Like, I guess it would help being in, like, quieting your mind being still as if you're going into meditation, and then just saying ecstasy. And it's really different because the way you feel it, or the way I experienced it, was feeling it inside. And like, I can't even put words to it. And then I said fulfillment. And then in an instant, I felt full. Like, I don't need anything. So maybe that energy is what I'm picking up on here. I hope this resonates, because that's why I do these readings, to assist you on your journeys. So please comment below, because hopefully it still gives you some insight. I don't know what that was. Okay. Well, I always see it as a positive thing. Like, we're shifting, we're ascending, we're having new experiences. So be it. Okay, let's see where your twin flame is at. No, where you're at. Because, yeah, that channeled message could have been both of you. Like, just entering into something new, uncharted territory. Who knows? Okay, where are you at on the journey? Because the channeled message was crazy. Where are you? Let's get some insight. Where are you at? Maybe you just woke up and today you're feeling like something's different. Something shifted. Because what really stood out to me was hearing in the message, union is not what we thought it to be. So I'm like, what if the universe is saying that union doesn't necessarily have to mean that you are together like a couple? I don't know. Okay, we have 10 of Wands again. We have 8 of Wands. We have this is the Death card. Makes sense. So on this card it says ending, transformation, freedom. Transformation, I was picking up with alchemy, alchemizing. This is transforming, like you're transforming. Your connection is transforming because you're transforming. You're shedding your ego self into experiencing something completely new when it comes to you and your connection. Because I feel like this is telling a story. So see, this is the ego self, the struggle, the burden, the struggle of separation. And that's all literally ego. Because the truth is, we are one. So because we are all one, you are always one with your twin flame. It's the ego 3D reality of illusion that is making us think that we are separate. Our choices in the 3D have created the circumstance of physical separation. However, the truth is, the spiritual truth is that you are one. You are one with your twin flame. So this is the ego. Still, I feel like gripping, hanging on, but this energy of 8 of Wands is fast-moving energy. So something is definitely happening within you, within your twin flame, within your connection. This is fast-moving energy, chop, chop. You maybe experiencing something completely different than what you're experiencing now. Whatever that may mean, that could be union in the traditional sense of what we think union is like a couple being together. But what if it's not? What if it's union in the sense of you feel euphoria, you feel euphoric, you feel ecstatic, you feel passion, and your twin flame, like you're still in this separation, but you're feeling more of the feelings that you wanted to get out of being together, but you're feeling it now, or you're opening to it. So fast moving energy, it says speed, activity, multitasking. I just heard, so you could be in a connection right now. Your twin flame could be in a connection right now, but you're multitasking. And in the 5D, you're having connection with your twin flame, and you're having all of that fulfillment in your inner world. Does this make sense? This is just sounding like new to me. It's like, what? What's going on? What's happening? You may be experiencing union, but they're not around. And you're like, Jade. Because of the rebirth. So the death card is never a card to fear. The way I hear this death card today is when we experience death, it's like freedom. It actually says freedom on the bottom. Freedom from the limits of our physical body. So because we have a soul, when our body dies, our soul is free from the limits of our physical 3D body and of 3D earth. So your connection, your twin flame, are having this liberation, freedom from the 3D while still being alive. You're still physically in your body, but you're experiencing death of the ego, death of the 3D. So it doesn't matter where you are or what your circumstances are, you're experiencing union. To the point where, like, you don't even need to be in physical union because you feel it already because of this alchemy, this transformation that's happening. And it's happening fairly quickly. So this multitasking was what like tipped me off to thinking, okay, so maybe you're in another connection, your twin flame is in a connection, but you're multitasking and you're being in connection together while being separate. What? Like, ugh. Yeah, because this is like, this card came up last week, but I don't feel like this is what's happening. It's more of like, if you're experiencing this struggle, it's your 3D ego self still hanging on to the 3D reality, which is fine. We all need time to adjust, and I'm hearing like calibrate, or is the word calibrate? When you're adjusting to the new frequencies, yeah, like the cells of your body are calibrating to a higher frequency, higher density, or so if you feel like you're still struggling, it's because the ego part of you is holding on for dear life. But that's okay, because this fast-moving energy is sweeping us up into letting go, causing us to have this release of our ego and of the limitations of 3D when it comes to our life experience on Earth. It does relate to twin flames, I promise. Because when we let go of the limitations of what we were experiencing, we open up to new possibility. Like everything that you ever wanted to feel in union, you have access to right now, right here, right now, baby. It's like, why do we have to wait to be in physical union with our twin flame when we have access to everything that we want to feel right here and now? So that's where you're at. You're at the brink of, do I still hang on the way I was hanging on to my connection in that old traditional sense of we have to be physically together? You and I have to be in front of one another, speaking to one another, making love, whatever it is. But that's traditional. It's passe even. Because this new way is like what's blowing my mind, because I'm like, so we don't physically need to be with our twin flame in order to feel what we want to feel, which is union. And the universe is like, ding, ding, ding. You win a prize. You win a prize. You win a prize. You win a prize. Everyone wins a prize in today's reading. I'm just the messenger, I promise. But this is what I'm getting. Like literally, something happened overnight. So that's where you're at. Please comment below if any of it resonates, because I myself having to catch up to, is that what I'm feeling? Is that what I'm going through? Like, I don't even know. It's kind of confusing. Okay, let's get some more clarity on where your twin flame is at. Maybe we can make sense of this. Where's your twin flame at on the journey? We have too many. We have the Emperor, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Swords. Your twin flame is, I want to say, showing up. The Emperor energy is one of stability. So I feel like your twin flame is shifting into that energy of being more grounded. Knight of Pentacles says organized, responsible, supportive. Okay. Like I'm hearing a lot of stuff and I'm trying to make sense of what the messages that I'm getting, because there's leadership here. This could be your twin flame is following your leadership. So if you are going through this transformation of 3D to 5D, even if it's just your awareness, even if it's just your thoughts, your twin flame is following your leadership. And they're making decisions in their life I feel like this is indecision, because it says indecision. This reading is throwing me off. It might be the earrings. I don't know. My daughter picked these earrings for me, so they may be throwing me off. I'm just kidding. Okay, so your twin flame is somewhat confused because there is this fast-moving energy around you, in you, and they don't know if they should follow your lead or go with what is safe and what they know. So they're being pulled in two directions. They're being pulled into 5D with you, or, you know, staying in the 3D ego reality. Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy. So you may be going through this like warp speed wormhole that somehow opened up, and you're going down this wormhole, ascending and letting, like, shedding the old you, and your twin flame's like, what's happening? Because you're guiding, you're leading your twin flame because you're one, like, to do the same thing, but they're like, hold on, like, I don't know what's happening. So they may be stuck in the limits of their own mind. Interesting. So yeah, see, they're at a crossroads. They're like, do I follow my twin flame's lead into like higher vibration, union, ecstasy, euphoria, unlimited possibility, or do I stay in my comfort zone where it's comfortable? And they're wanting to stay safe, right? Because this fast moving energy is crazy. This energy that you're in is crazy. And they're like, I think I'm gonna just hold back and figure, like, get my bearings, because I don't know if I'm ready to like follow your lead. So this could even be like both of you kind of like, what's going on? Why is this changing? And the universe is pulling you for the ride, saying, let's go. You signed up for this. Let's go. We're going. Yeah, so I feel like there is this indecision of your twin flame doesn't know if they want to hop on this ride of this wormhole that's taking you beyond your limits. They're hanging back a little. So in terms of your connection, you may be okay with them hanging back because you're like, I want to taste this ecstasy. I want to expand. I want to go beyond the limits of my reality. And so you may be okay, whereas your twin flame is like not on the same page yet. So I'm thinking what that means is that it's okay for you that they're hanging back, but they're feeling FOMO. They're also fearing being left behind. So FOMO, fear of missing out. But they don't know if they can trust this, where they're being guided to by you and the universe. So I feel like they could jump on this ride with you, but they could also hang back because of the Knight of Pentacles. They may be somewhat reluctant and holding on to the old reality, which is fine. Again, what I heard earlier is that we all have to acclimate to the new energies. We all have to calibrate. Yeah. I don't know. Should I even like continue on with this reading? I feel like I want to do it over again because I just want it to be like how they usually are. Okay. Um, what are the messages from, well, that's the guidance. What is happening that we don't know about? What's happening? Because I'm even, like, this is new information, even for me. I was not expecting this today. Although I must say my meditation was just off the charts today, something I'd never experienced, like, physically in my body. So that was new. I guess it affected the reading. Oops. What do we need to know about what's going on in the connection? Because, yeah, let's figure this out. Magician came out last week. Four of Swords came out last week. Eight of Pentacles. What's going on? Why can't I read? Okay. What you need to know about your connection is that the universe is saying what you want to experience in your connection, to meditate on that. Because it's actually what's keeping you in separation. Am I even making sense? What you want in your connection. What you want in your unions. Okay, so what do we want in union? We want to feel like we're with the love of our life, that we are with the one that we truly love and with the one who truly loves us. And maybe we want to feel seen and recognized. The universe is saying to meditate on those things and to experience that in the way that I mentioned during meditation, where the universe said, you know, pick this ecstasy, the feeling of ecstasy, and I felt it. So if you're wanting to feel seen and heard and loved, adored, whatever it is, sit in meditation, contemplate on that, and feel it. If you're looking to feel connected and fulfilled in union, the universe is saying, feel it first. Because, like, what I heard the message was, is that when we are able to give that to ourselves, we don't need it from someone else. We don't need it from anyone. You're in a state of being self-sufficient. It's like if we were to grow our own garden of fruits and vegetables, we wouldn't need to buy from someone else. We wouldn't need to be supplied from someone else, because we're able to sustain our own garden. So this is what I'm getting from this card. When you can go within and feel those feelings for yourself, so feeling completely connected, imagine what that would feel like. Feeling completely fulfilled, feel what that would feel like. Keep doing that. And you're self-sufficient. You don't need to go to someone else. You don't need your twin flame to feel that. You don't need union to feel that. This is weird. This is blowing my mind. So you're self-sufficient. You don't need your twin flame to give that to you. I mean, I kind of, like, we heard that message before, but this is like a whole new level, because like, you're the magician. You can create the experiences that you want without someone else. But we're like, but it's more fun with someone else. Yeah. But what I'm hearing is that in the beginning, when there was nothing, there was energy and completeness and self-sufficiency in that, like, the energy that existed before everything else existed was just that, and it didn't need anything. What it wanted, what it desired, was to experience itself. So it was just something additional to the completeness of this energy. So you are complete. What you want in your twin flame is the experience of yourself in another. The reason why you're so in love with your twin flame is because they are you. They're an aspect of you. They are a reflection of you. And you reflect back to each other what you want and sometimes what you don't want. I digress, but you're, okay, where was I going with this? So you created your twin flame for the experience of experiencing yourself. So you created that. You created your twin flame to be that for you. But in essence, you have everything you need to feel everything that you want, to experience everything you want. You have the ability to do that because you are the creator, you are the magician. It says manifestation, empowerment, preparedness. So the universe is wanting you to remember that you manifested your twin flame connection to experience yourself in the highest degree possible in love, when it comes to love. But you already have within you all that you wanted and needed to start with, to begin with. Your twin flame is literally just like a, I don't want to say plaything because that might be taken in the wrong context, but it was for your experience, to experience you. It was just like an additional, so this is you, and you're like, la la di da, this is me, and I have everything I want and need, but I want to experience something new. And that's when the awareness shift external. So your twin flame is an external aspect of you that you want to experience. So the universe is going, rewind. You have already what everything you want to experience. Experience that within, and it shall be projected into your 3D reality. I hope this is making sense because I'm even just trying to make sense of it in my head. Yeah, so this is saying education, focus, details, 8 of Pentacles. So the universe is saying hone these new skills of feeling everything you want to feel without your twin flame. I just felt everyone go snooze on to the next video. I hope that's not true. But this is just the evolution of what is happening to us on a global scale. We can't exclude that we are going through an ascension process and pretend to live our twin flame connection as if it's a 3D relationship, because it's not. And so this awareness is to remind us that twin flame connection is not your typical 3D relationship that everyone is envisioning. It's not. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's always in the highest sense of oneness. Because in 3D reality, we are completely separate. There's no oneness in the ego. The ego is very individual. I'm me, you're you, that's it. That's very 3D. That's the ego talking. The ego doesn't want to recognize that we are all one based out of fear. So in the higher frequencies, we cannot deny that we are one. We cannot deny that we have within us everything that we want and need. We don't need our twin flame. And, you know, funny thing is that once you really embrace that, you feel connected more than ever, whether they're with you or not. And chances are they will manifest in your new reality. This is crazy, right? Okay. So that's what the universe was wanting to point out. What's the guidance for you? Did I forget to mention there'll be an extended? Or should I even do an extended? This is like already so much to like chew on. Do you guys want an extended reading for this? Okay, so the guidance. Guidance. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah. This is Ten of Cups. It says again, like the Death card, ending and freedom. It also says recovery. So gone are the days of this wounded, you know, just all the old emotions that for a lot of us we were holding on to, and we kept experiencing it in our connection. This Ten of Swords is saying we are now free from that. That if you're still feeling any of those type of emotions, whether it's resentment, jealousy, insecure, envy, competition, hatred, whatever it is, you're being freed from that. We are being freed from that energy. We are returning to childhood. We are turning to our childlike selves of innocence. And I see these two children here. Six of Cups is a card of childhood, children, the past. You can see this child here. We are being guided to open ourselves up to our childlike innocence and wonder. These are the new higher vibrations that we are being guided to experience and receive. The Knight of Cups is romance, emotional, dramatic. As much as we love this card, Knight of Cups, the universe is saying, guiding us away from that. It's like the universe is saying, this is the old way of experiencing love through romance. You're like, what? We love the romance. But the universe is saying that we are shifting and we are connecting based more on intuition. It says intuition. Through our relationship to self. How we experience love in this new reality is a direct is the way we are in relationship to self. So if you're not feeling connected, or if you're feeling confused, or you're still not liking what's happening in your connection, it's because it's a reflection of your connection to yourself. And it's because you're wanting this romance, you're wanting love and adoration from external. Excuse me. But I'm getting that that's ending. Like, this says ending. The universe is with that, saying time's up. I don't know if I'm loving this reading. I don't even know if I want to do an extended, because I'm being challenged to grasp this myself, because it's news to me. I didn't see this coming. Again, I'm just the messenger. So the universe is introducing to us a new way of relating to our twin flame, because it's a reflection of our relationship to ourself. I can barely speak. I can barely get the words out properly. Yeah, going back to your childhood. And you're like, why? Because when you're in that sense of wonder and innocence and purity, that's where the real magic happens. That's where true connection exists, in that arena, not in the 3D arena of romance and sex. I just want to end the reading now. It's like, can we get this over with? I don't know what's happening. So, yeah. The universe is saying to go within, to connect with that childlike wonder, to reconnect to your inner child. And in that connection will help you connect in the new way and the new energies and the new structure of these of our ascension process. Yeah. Okay. I think that's that. I hope that's giving clarity. Still deciding if I will do an extended reading, because it's a lot to take in all of a sudden. Like, what? What's coming up for you in your twin flame? What's coming up for you in your twin flame? What's coming up for you and your twin flame? What's coming up for you and your twin flame? Okay. Okay. We have touching earth, planting something new. We have portal, infinite mind, awakening consciousness. Yeah, that's what I thought. Deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. Harvest, gathering of blessings. I apologize, it's backwards, because I'm recording from my laptop. But I'm looking at the number 44, and 4 plus 4 equals 8. 8 is the infinity symbol for twin flames. So, gathering of blessings. This is a happily ever after card. This is the result that you want but it may not look like you imagined. Because I did say, I think it was in the last reading, that the universe is providing us with an even better outcome than what we think. Because what we imagine is this, where'd it go? The Knight of Cups, which is romance and all that good stuff. But the universe is saying, like, be up for more than just that. It's not just that. It's not about the romance. Because if we're making it about the romance and the sex and all that, then we're putting 3D limits on a 5D connection. The universe is saying that you'll be feeling these unknown feelings. Deeply connected is what you're going to feel, despite what your circumstances are. You're going to feel your emotions even deeper and more fulfilling than being physically together. Because right now, you're going through this portal and it's awakening your consciousness. What's happening now is your awakening. It's expanding your consciousness to perceive something that is different from our 3D reality. The universe is saying to be open to experiencing your connection in an elevated way. So the universe is touching Earth and planting something new. That's what is happening on our planet. We're going through this ascension process, which is the universe planting the seeds of higher and higher consciousness, which will then cause us to experience higher dimensions of existence, of reality. So the seeds are being planted now so that we can experience this higher consciousness, this higher frequency of love, of existence, of reality. So it sounds weird. It sounds scary, but it's not. We are each going through this. We just may not see it. We may feel it. For a lot of us, especially who are highly sensitive to energies, and you may have physical ascension symptoms because we are going through this shift into higher frequency. So it does affect the body because we're taking our 3D body into a higher frequency of existence. So the physical body, you feel all kinds of things, like stuff around your heart chakra. So that's one symptom. Headaches, nausea, insomnia, like you name it. It's an ascension symptom. But this is because heaven on earth, heaven is merging with earth to come into alignment. Our hearts and minds, our hearts and heads are coming into alignment. So this is a whole process, and it is affecting your twin flame connection on such a deep level because we are now being shown to perceive our connection in a different way, in an elevated way, where two souls are touching, where heaven and earth are touching, where you and your twin flame are touching, even though they're in a different circumstance. Because we all can connect even though we are in different planes of existence, even in different dimensions, we all still connect. So you and your twin flame are always connected, just like we are always connected to our loved ones that have passed on. They are, just because we can't see them doesn't mean that they're not with us. So it's just like your twin flame. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not with you. So this is experiencing union in a whole new way, even before circumstances in the 3D are like those changes are visible. So yeah, so now we're like in this, we're transitioning to the 5D. So you will experience union. You will have the feelings of union no matter what your circumstances are. Because we are in union already. Every twin flame is in union. Just our perception of it is still of separation because that consciousness was of the 3D. And I shall leave it at that because I'm trying to like give more, but I just feel like it's a lot. It's a lot to chew on for today. So for those of you who are still willing to continue on and see what the universe wants us to know, please join me for the extended. And let's delve in more. It's like, how deeper can we go? This has been, like, I feel a big shift from our previous reading, which means we are rapidly going through this transformation. Yeah, with the 8 of Wands. This is like fast moving energy. We are rapidly going through this process. And the energy is taking us with it, but we also have a choice. We can go along with it, or we can like dig in our heels and be like, I'm not ready. So wherever you are, it's okay. Just breathe and stay centered. Know that you are safe, and this is nothing to be afraid of. It is a natural progression. It is a natural evolution of our existence, of who we are. It's a natural progression of consciousness. So this reading is helping us to open our consciousness to a new way. And these are the energies that are present on the planet now. But we're stuck in a certain way of seeing things that it's hard to see something new. But your eyes are opening, you're awakened. And if this resonates, please let me know so I know that you're still feeling supported where you are at on your journey. So I thank you so very much for going through this reading together. I appreciate you sticking to the end because I know, again, it's something new for all of us, but it's always good. So I am still excited, a bit nervous, but it's all good. I am here as a messenger to tell you that it's all good. Okay? It's all good. So that's what I have for you. Feel free to click on the link below for the extended. I would be so honored for you to join me there. And I would be so honored if you'd like to book your personal twin flame reading with me. Please message me either through Instagram or you can email me. So that's what I have. May the force be with you because it's all good. It's all good. It's exciting. So thank you all again for allowing me to be part of your journey. I appreciate you all so very much. Yeah, at least we were together. At least we're all going through this together. You're not alone. We are together going through this. Your twin flame is going through this as well, even though you don't know that they are. And so you're not alone. We are not alone. We are going through this as one. So again, thank you all so very much. And until next time, I'm wishing you all so much love and peace.